major review in a long time, and so we had to address that. A friend of mine called the head of the Yale Dramatic Association at Yale. I mean, really, a person who certainly should know things, and he said that this show was a review, and the guy said, "What's a review?" This is a person who is the head of a theater department, you know. And so I said, we have to address that. And so he says, you know what a review is. It's a song, it's a show without a story, in which a bunch of perky young kids come out and sing a bunch of topical show tunes. And it's kind of fun, and you have a good time.
Yeah.
And then he starts to sing, and out come the rest of the actors in the show, all kind of being bouncy and everything. And he says, "Wait a minute, who are you?" And they go, "We're your ensemble." And he says, "Yeah, but you're not young and perky. you're I mean, they're all, you know, of an age. They're not old, but you know, they're well, these days it's very hard to tell how old anybody is. You know?
Yeah, we have redefined.
Yes, by good fortune, you can't tell. But he does say, "You're not young and perky. I don't want you." And they said, "Well, in that case, don't write a show about being your age." And so now we have told the audience what the show is about. It's about age. We're going to have fun with it. We're not going to be serious about it. And in fact, at one point, that person who's sort of the MC says, I get it. It's about the arc of life, the whole arc of life. The arc. And someone says, well, wait a minute. And not only what the arc is, but what it means. And somebody in the ensemble comes over and says, wait a minute. You're not going to make all these nice people in the audience sit here all evening and discuss the meaning of life, are you? You're not. We're not. And someone else says, we're not talking about the meaning of life. He says, okay. Yes, we are. And so you understand that the choices that were made in the script were made because the audience needs to know a bunch of things for the show to go on. They need to know what the show is going to be about. They need to know that we're going to have an evening that are going to be a collection of songs that are not connected by a story. And we know that in this horrible world out there, it's a little odd to be coming here and thinking that it's a good thing to have a good time and maybe have a few laughs and maybe touch your heart a little bit. So what Steve Sondheim said one time, someone said, what's the key? I asked him, what was the key to a show? To structuring a show? And he said, that's easy. It is entirely in the first 10 minutes. What you tell the audience in the first 10 minutes sets up everything that's going to follow. And if it's clear and you're absolutely on track, they will follow you anywhere. If it's a bit fuzzy or not clear or not very smart,
you will not take it.
Or just whatever else it might be that's wrong, or if it sends you down the wrong path. There are lots of shows that start out telling you about some minor character when this is the character who really matters. So
the rhetoric is not correct.
You have to be very, very clear. So it sets up a dialogue with the show to the audience. Show is talking to the audience, and then in this particular show, because it's all about shared experience. This show, the actors actually break the wall and talk to the audience all the time. They're always saying, in effect, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what you... Because, and this is something we never saw coming, but I think it's true, when you get to a certain age, people don't want to hear from you.